Hey dumplings, it's Dave Decide. Today I want to talk about Doja Cat and Jungkook. This is such a cute story, I think, and it was very fun. I also want to get into Jungkook's little kisses and cute moments. So, hater or not, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on. Grab your dumpling, tea-spilling mug merch, and let's get into it. Jungkook is known to be someone who is very sweet and kind and always has a lot of love to show everything. Like I assume inanimate objects as well as animals to his big hit staff. We hear such awesome things about him and the rest of the members from staff, workers, and any employees BTS comes in contact with. I do like this and I think they're genuinely nice, but I hear questions about if there were any negative comments, would they even appear or would it not surface because ARMY covered it up? However, I do genuinely think there aren't any negative comments to appear. So even when BTS gets into a quote-unquote scandal where suddenly all of China hates them, which has happened a few times, but then nothing negative about their character surfaces. Like usually when people get canceled, old stuff gets brought up, but there's nothing to bring up with BTS. They never purposely went ahead to try to hurt someone or purposely say offensive things. I think it's hard to believe that there's people that dedicate their lives to this type of work and literally had their entire lives just do this one thing, and so they don't have a quote-unquote problematic side. There's clips of when an older MC fell during a red carpet interview. You can literally see the BTS members and Jungkook react very quickly. In Korean culture, the issue of respecting your elders isn't something that is more optional. It's so ingrained in the culture that it's a reflex. It's not even something they have to sit there and think about. Even the most gangsters in Asian culture won't hurt an old lady. One of the easiest ways to tell if someone is a good person is just with a baby and animals. Animals are quite good judges of character, and it's pretty easy for them to judge and see if someone is a bad person. Hormones can be off with the bad person, the smell of another person's blood on the bad person if they're that bad of a person. There's just a lot of stuff that animals and dogs can tell from a person. And same goes with babies. If you're someone who isn't as gentle or warm and inviting, a baby can tell. They can get scared. This doesn't mean if babies cry around you, you're automatically a bad person though, although babies cry a lot around me. Anywho, if you watch BTS in the Soup season 1 and 2, which you can watch with me on Patreon, a link below, from watching you'll be able to see how Jungkook treats his animals. Bam is someone who Jungkook introduced in season 2, and you can see that he plays with Bam very nicely. And even something we don't think about is ear cropping. A lot of dog owners will cut the tails and ears of their dogs, all of which Jungkook did not do. And then even how he thinks about Bam and feeds him well. I am assuming Bam notices that Jungkook is a good person and even gives Jungkook kisses. It's very cute. I love to see Jungkook kiss Bam and then Bam also return the love. All the members treat their pets so well and aren't afraid to kiss and show love to their pets. Taeyang is someone who is not scared to just go ahead and kiss Yeontan, his dog, right on the lips, and I think it's very cute. Of course, there's controversy with kissing your dog on their mouth, but it's your mouth, your dog's mouth. This is between the two of them. Now, while obviously Jungkook is not afraid to show affection to his dogs and pets, he does fear showing affection to humans. Not so much male humans, because it's within K-pop to have male-on-male contact and fan service, but having affection towards other girl groups or other girls is definitely seen as more taboo. And it's not taboo because there's actually anything wrong with liking girls, but it's taboo because fandoms get upset. It's almost this idea that you know the idol really well, you think you know their life story and who they are from these posts and stuff. We know a lot about BTS and a lot of your favorite people we watch, but we don't know everything. But a lot of these people feel like they're dating or would have a chance at dating their idol. And when that chance is in danger or taken away, they get mad. But it's almost this unrealistic idea that if, let's say you meet the idol, both of you date, the idol is still going to get hate for dating you because there are other people that think just like you that are hoping the idol waits for them. So the idol is probably not going to date anyone just to avoid all that because this mindset is what they're trying to avoid. Jungkook knows about this, and so during award shows, he has the option of either not caring about the hate and just going ahead and cheering for the girl groups and talking to their favorite female idols and just ignoring everything. Or don't do anything and just sit there. There's been occasions where a girl group will perform and BTS won't react at all. They won't cheer, they won't nod their heads or even look at the stage. You can definitely tell this is frustrating to Jungkook and all the other members because they can never go ahead and enjoy a show or enjoy an award show, which is supposed to be ceremonial. It's supposed to celebrate artists and art, and I think the boys like art, so they would naturally love the concert and show. How do you sit there at a concert and not nod your head or anything? It's hard. I commend them for being able to do it. There's even tweets online talking about how Jungkook should never collab with a girl and how this should not even be a thing. I definitely disagree because you can't limit art. Art is already so limited because artists need to make what people enjoy, but not just a few people, to the mass majority of what people enjoy in order to be successful. That sound is already very limited. To limit it even more to say no girls, that is just a small selection of choices that they have, and a big missed opportunity to create really unique and different sounds. I think Japanese, Korean, and Chinese female voices are so unique and would be amazing to be heard on American radio. Jungkook is no doubt frustrated with this, but I hope he keeps his head up and of course does not get too frustrated, but just continues killing it like he always does. There was recently a leakage of something interesting, a Ms. Doja Cat. I love her so much. She is amazing and so funny, but recently with the release of her new song, it was leaked that she wanted Jimin's hairstyle. This was for her song Get Into It, and she texted, I guess, her stylist to say that she wanted Jimin's haircut and sent the reference photo from a specific Jimin red hair era. When this was leaked, people were like, oh my god, Doja Cat and BTS interaction. But also, oh my god, Doja is a Jimin fan. But she is not just a Jimin fan, she also likes the other members too. It didn't take long for ARMY to look into her and see if she also had any other interactions or mentioned BTS in any way. And she definitely did. There was a moment, I am not entirely sure how it happened, but I believe Doja put out maybe a tweet or something asking her followers to play a game with her, and it was a virtual reality type of game. And they were all chilling in her bedroom or in a bedroom in the game. And someone called her and asked Doja to accept their friend request in this particular game. But they jokingly called her Flop. Doja responded basically calling the person Flop back and telling them to shut up and saying that why would she follow them back? They are not Jungkook. And I think this is so funny because this is literally me just waiting for my Jungkook request. I am not sure if I am in front of Doja in line or behind her, but I am definitely in line somewhere. This was just as a big of a deal among the American audience, but this wasn't a big deal among American audience, but apparently a very big deal in Chinese social media. I think it's interesting that a lot of the audience on social media still see BTS and Jungkook as very small. The comments range from saying that Jungkook being acknowledged shows how popular he is, or that it was surprising that he is known by everyone. But Jungkook is huge and BTS has debuted since 2013. Of course, everyone knows them. This is normal. I think I'd be shocked if celebrities didn't reference them. It would just seem like the celebrity would have no idea what the current pop culture is like. I think every celebrity has mentioned BTS once or twice in their career, either publicly or privately. Interviewers like to ask about them so celebrities remember them, and also a lot of celebrities envy the power of ARMY. Charlie Puth has mentioned that before. Then there is the audience that was excited to see Jungkook's name being dropped in Doja's virtual bedroom and wanted to know if there was even a possibility of Doja x Jungkook collab. And by the looks of how Jungkook has to act at award shows when he sees girls, I don't know if a formal collab will happen. Oftentimes BTS will let female artists do remixes, and I think this is safe because I think a lot of haters assume that this is the female artist honoring BTS and less of BTS going after the female artist. But I do hope that Doja Cat and BTS can have a full song where it's the only version that exists, not like Doja remixing Butter or whatever, but like an official single with just Jungkook and Doja, perhaps on Jungkook's mixtape maybe. When Doja was asked about a collab with BTS and her during her Instagram live, she replied, I don't know. This is not a no, and there has been artists like Katy Perry who have said no because she felt like it didn't fit, and even initially Coldplay has said no. So artists can't publicly just say, I don't think it'll work, but Doja is not burning that bridge, so there could be a possibility. Let me know what you think, and make sure you check out my Patreon for more videos, a link below. Thank you to this lovely comment right here. Love you, bye.